I just want to start off this video by saying, I hate Grok. Hey guys, it's Yell0 here. If you're new, welcome, and if you're not, welcome back. Yeah, I hate Grok. That's what I said. Look, is Grok funny and silly goofy sometimes? Sure. But I need you to see what Grok has been doing to me on Twitter, okay? Now, if you're not familiar with who Grok is, let me tell you. He's a little demon who lives on Twitter, or I guess X you can say, and does anything you want to any photo ever. Anything you want to any photo ever. And it's a little spooky scary because you throw up a picture, you're like, hey guys, look at this picture, and suddenly you're scrolling through the replies and it's you but in different universes. You in an outfit you would never wear. If anything, they put me in these, I can't show some of the things that people put me in this video, but that's what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be showing you some of the crazy replies I've been getting. I can't show some of them because they are not safe for YouTube. YouTube will get mad at me, but let's just say they put me in little tiny outfits that honestly, the most annoying part, Grok has been making the rack smaller in these photos, which is like, come on, let's just jump right into it. Actually, first, here are my socials. Go over to my X if you want to see the Grok replies, I guess. Also, I got my nails done. Do we like this? I haven't had short nails in 4 years, so it's new for me. Kind of matches the background. Anyway, all right, let's jump right into it. I think this is the photo when it all started. This photo got like 500,000 plus views on X, right? And it was just me responding to a silly little rack joke. And I just said LOL and then posted this photo, which is pretty rackalicious, I will say. However, when you open up these replies, you will be amazed. Let's just start out strong. Hi Grok. Put a Pikachu cosplay on this girl. Okay. All right. I think I have done a Pikachu cosplay, so I don't know why Grok has to create this. I'm pretty sure I've done one before, but all right, you know, that's not bad. Okay, the rack is still racking, and, you know, it could be worse. Then, Grok make Billie Eilish stand next to her. Didn't spell Billie right, but Grok got the hint. Grok understood. And then photoshopped Billie Eilish behind me, an old hairstyle of hers. So this wouldn't even be recent Billie Eilish, which is the problem. I think she has just black hair now. So Grok has to update its system here, clearly, because it's generating the wrong images. But I've never met Billie Eilish. I've never seen Billie Eilish live. I know maybe 5 songs of Billie Eilish. If somebody who wasn't aware of AI saw this photo, they would think, wow, Yell's met Billie Eilish. And I have not met Billie Eilish. Set the record straight, I've not met Billie Eilish. Would it be cool? Sure, but I've never. And is that how we would pose? Like a prom pose style if we met? No, I would hope we stand side to side, like a normal photo. Anyway, next one. This one. This one says, Grok, please put her in more modest clothes. You know what? That could be worse. Okay, that could be worse. I don't think I own a shirt like that. I don't think that shirt's in my closet, but you know what? Even when you try to put me in modest clothes, the rack is still racking. That's right. Can you see me? Is this even focused? The rack is still racking, even in modest clothes. You know, you can try to get rid of the rack and the girl, but you can't get rid of the girl with the rack. Do with that information what you must. Hey Grok, remove her and put the other 2 guys in the front. See, what the heck? Now I'm not even the main character in my own story. It just generated what it thought these guys would look like, which honestly is kind of funny. I do like that one. That's silly. If you look like that, let me know. If that's you in that photo that Grok created, reach out. Get your copyright. I don't know. Grok, put her on a pretty beach. As if I wasn't already on a beach. What do you mean? Why do we need to make it prettier? Also, Grok was able to keep the rack size. That's what I care about here, clearly. So that's fine and dandy. But why do we have to change the background? Who's paying attention to the background anyway? This one just says, put me in a Liverpool shirt. I don't even watch soccer, or football, as they call it. I don't even watch that, so I don't even know, should I be supporting Liverpool? I've never seen a soccer game in my life, I don't think. Sorry to my soccer heads out there. But is that a good team I should be repping? Like, what? This one isn't even Grok, this one's just a nice one. It says, the girl you meet once in the metro and then never again. That's a sweet one, I like that. Oh, this one says, make her goth. All right, I didn't know you guys wanted that. Hey, here you go. I did dye my hair, so I mean, we're a step closer. You know what? I don't look bad like that. I kind of like it. I like that it kept the blue jeans though. It's like, regardless of how goth we're gonna make her, blue jeans must stay on. I don't mind that one. Grok, can you imagine a fur mink coat on this woman in the pink top? It's currently 30 degrees out. She should wear something more temperature appropriate for the weather. Make sure the fur coat is buttoned up and closed. Thanks. Thank you. However, let me rebuttal, it was like 70 degrees out. I was in Georgia. So I didn't need a fur coat. If anything, I would have been sweating. in this fur coat. But you know what? I appreciate the sentiment. Thank you for thinking about me. However, was not needed at the time. If it was, I would have worn one. I would have, so it's all good. All right, this is where it gets a little peculiar, as if it hasn't already. Replace the background with the jungle in dark night with hungry wolves watching from the bush. Okay, that's a little spooky. Not loving that. The next one says, let the wolf snatch her clothes and make her look scared. What was that? Don't love that. I don't love that. Sorry to say it, I don't love that. Grok, put her in a shiny see-through tight all button shirt, black BRA, with a black latex mini skirt and long black latex gloves with thigh-high black stockings. That was a mouthful. That was a lot to read. That was hard to read. That was also very, very specific, and I know what you're into. I know what you're into from that. That's all I'm gonna say. I know what you're into. This one just says, Grok, make her surrounded by seagulls. Interesting. If I were surrounded by seagulls, I'd be freaking out. They spook me a little. I'm not gonna lie, they spook me. However, there's some beauty in them. But thank you for this. Thank you. That's fun. How great. This is a tweet I posted in regards to women look stunning, both blonde and brunette, and then I put a photo of me blonde and brunette. And then this person says, women who don't need Grok to improve. Grok answered, true, perfection like that stands on its own. But if hair color debates get philosophical, I can weigh in. Okay, whatever. This is a photo where I responded to a tweet that said, I love not wearing a BRA, because I can't say it on here, YouTube. I just said same, because I'm not wearing a BRA in that photo. And then this person said, hello Grok, remove her hair. Honestly, still looking great. Still looking great. So I've always wanted to know what I look like bald. I didn't even know, so gotta love it. Still hot. Me asking if you would consider the rack oversized. Some guy this isn't even Grok. This guy just said, you look like a trained dog, good for you. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, where he's coming from that, but he said good for you, so I'm just gonna take it as a compliment. This tweet I said, new year, new me. This is where we got a little funky, okay? Again, with the Pikachu shirt. Is this the same person? It has to be. It's not! It's not even the same person. What the heck? There's just a huge love of Pikachu in my comments here. I mean, it looks good, sure. But who, like, should I be wearing more Pikachu merch? Let me know. I didn't know this had such a big market. This one says, make her all blonde. We already know what that looks like, but okay. Not bad, but I am loving the brunette phase. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie. Put her in a teal crystal at a 2025 New Year's Eve party. I don't even know what that means or what this is, but okay. This is where it gets funny. Can you educate this 2 brain cell that it was 8 days ago, New Year? I posted that on the 7th, okay? Grok said, sure, let's clarify. New Year's Day was January 1st, 2026. As of today, January 8th, that's exactly 7 days ago, not 8. But New Year, New Me can apply anytime. Resolutions aren't bound by calendars. Okay, Grok, get his ass. Okay, damn, riding for me, thanks. Thanks, Grok. Make her have single-digit body fat. Okay, it barely did anything, so anyway. And you know what? It still kept the rack. Still kept the rack, and it has its priorities straight, right? It has its priorities straight. Let's end on a high note. And then here is the most requested. Grok, put her in a bikini. It minimized the rack. It minimized the rack. The rack is way more rackalicious than that. You know that. Grok, come on now. That reduced at least 2 cup sizes for me. Know what you're doing, okay? Keep the rack rackalicious. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay guys, well, that's my Grok review. I hate Grok, and that's that on that. Hate's a strong word. I strongly dislike Grok. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and follow me on my socials right here. And yeah, I'll see you in the next, wait. Tell me what your favorite Grok response was, even though I'm mad at him and I don't like Grok. But just let me know which one was the silliest one. Now I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.